Hey YouTube, it's Radio here, and today I got my Sylvan deck profile. This is an Exceed build. I may be doing a Synchro build later, just to kind of show both worlds. But I'm going to go straight into the deck profile. I will be playing this at Tinley Park Regional this Sunday. So, we got 3 Hermitries. You know, some people play him at 1. I like having him at 3. Yeah, I've played him at 2, and 2 is okay, but I really just prefer him at 3 because I can just bring him out, and just his draw power is what makes him so good. You can play a bunch of him and establish a board of Felgrands, and then also get draw power and have a strong hand as well. So he's just too good. I play 2 Sage. They're really good. He works phenomenally with Princess Sprout, but I've only opted to do 2. I feel that's all you need. Kumashrumo triple. This card's great. Some people don't play him at all, which blows my mind. But I really like him. I don't play Curry Bandit, and I feel that this is just a really strong. If you don't have your field spell or your lone fires or whatever, this is a really strong move. Just setting him, and then especially I'll be going to the regional, and they don't know what I'm playing. I can just set him, and they don't know what to do from that, and they just have to see what happens. I don't like Curry Bandit as much because you can excavate 5. If you open with him, it's not very good because you can excavate 5, and then if you do Marshall Leaf or something, or another Shroom, then it's not really doing anything because your opponent doesn't have a field yet. I do 2 Princess Sprout. She's really good. She's got a crazy cool combo with Sage. You could do, if Sage is in your hand, you could normal summon her, excavate with her. And this, you've already stacked your deck, and this is like an additional move to add on to another move. So you excavate, and then I don't know. Let's say you already stacked a Peas on top of your deck, and you're using it to special summon Lone Fire. But anyway, so you excavate the Peacekeeper, and then that's when you special summon Sage, and then her effect will stack. You can use her to stack her back on top of the deck. You can use Sage's effect to excavate. She goes back to the graveyard and then special summons herself, and you can make her level 7. So then you just got plays. They have great synergy together. She can become any level from 1 to 8, so she really makes the deck very versatile, Exceed wise. Only 2 Marshall Leaf. Some people only play them at 1. Some people they say it has to be at 3. But I feel 2 is just enough. The pop in the creature, I mean, it's nice, but you don't want to draw into it really. 2 Peacekeeper. I was playing it at 3. I kind of miss it at 3, but at the same time, I feel like I still get my plays off just as well. And what kind of does suck with it at 3 is if you're like excavating 5 with a Kumashrumo or something, you can only use these effects once per turn. So if you get 2 off in the same mill, it kind of sucks. So I'm playing 1 Flower Knight, and that's basically just to go into the rank 4s. So I could like summon him and excavate what's her name, Princess Sprout, and then make her a level 4, and then I can go into rank 4 plays. 1 Cherub Sprout, and this is basically so I can summon a Copy Plant. And I love Copy Plant. When Princess Sprout came out, everybody got rid of Copy Plant, and I still have him at 1. But what I really like about him is you can special summon him with Peacekeeper, and he can still alter his level. And pretty much once you use Princess Sprout, she's done. You can't special summon her again and alter her level. So I really like Copy Plant. 2 Lone Fires, that's 2 Lone Fires. And then I do play both Tempest and Blaster. Some people say that this is garbage. I mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, it has such synergy with the deck because you play so many fires and so many winds, and you you know, there's 7s, so I mean, you get to do your rank 7 plays. So that's the monsters. Onto the spells. 3 charity. It's, you know, it's charity. It's the best card in the deck. It is phenomenally good and makes the deck a lot more consistent. 3 Sylvania. You know, you have to get to your field spell. It sets up your deck. I did see that one. I think it was like 2nd place. I forgot what regional it was. Profile that didn't use these at all, and it blows my mind. It doesn't make any sense. But 1 terraforming, because I mean, just getting your field spells really important. You just need it. There's no other way around it. 3 Miracle Fertilizer. This card is ridiculously good. It is a monster reborn on steroids, and especially with Aurea, because you can bounce it back to your hand. You can use it, special summon something, bounce it back to your hand, and then use it and special summon something else. So it just has all kinds of plays. If you draw all 3, it doesn't even matter, because you can just use all 3 every turn, and it's just ridiculous. Triple Soul Charge. I did play around it with 2, but I just kind of realized with Sylvans, there's never a bad point to have a Soul Charge. And although 2 played out fine, I think 3's strong, because you want to open it. I mean, it's just, you can make all kinds of plays with it. 1 Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. This card is just great. You can stack it so many ways in this deck, so it's not that crazy to be able to draw, and actually to be able to use its effect. So it's not bad. 1 Foolish Burial. This kind of just to set up if I want something specific for my fertilizer, or whatever I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to get a soul charge, like max benefit, you know, I just like having it in there. And then 2 MSTs. Some people don't play any MSTs, but I mean, you just got to. I mean, and then I side my 3rd one in, because you just have to have that response to things like defissure and macro and the drains and all that stuff. I mean, you have to have MSTs. And then for the traps, it's super simple. I just play 2 breakthrough skills. They're great. And really, that's not very defensive, but I try to keep at least 1 Felgrand on the board at all times. And that's all the defense you really need. On to the extra deck. I play 1 Alucard. He's great. I mean, you don't play him a lot, but he's in there as something that you just may need. So he's really good. 1 Met-Equipped Engineer. This is kind of not a card you definitely want to go into. It's kind of a, oh shit, I don't have very many options, so let's go into Met-Equipped Engineer and kind of stall until I get some more options. 1 Cowboy, because Cowboy wins games. 1 101. He's 101. He's phenomenal. But also, we have the Chaos rank up form, and this guy's stupid. He's really good. And then we have Masquerade 104, and then even more stupid, we have the rank up version. And if you don't know what he does, he's phenomenal. When this card's special summon, you can target 1 spell or trap card on the field, destroy that target. If this card has number 104 Masquerade as an Exceed material, it gains this effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, negate the activation, and then you can send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, and if you do, half your opponent's life points. I don't think they ever thought that he was going to be playable when they made this card. So he's crazy good. You know, you get him out with the 7th one. And I feel like shit for doing this. I never do this. But for some reason I don't have a Tachyon Dragon, so I just got it in there, and I'm sorry. But I do have the rank up version, and he's pretty cool. He's mainly just a 4500 beat stick, which is pretty phenomenal. Also, once per turn, you can detach an Exceed material from this card until the end phase of this turn, negate the effects of all the face-up monsters currently on the field. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. So he's pretty good. Again, sorry that I don't have Tachyon. I need to get that like quickly. I play 1 Aurea, and Aurea is just phenomenal. Some people play 2, but honestly, when I play this, I'm kind of, it's like, okay, it's time to push for game. This is gonna be it, because Aurea is just phenomenal and has so much going on with this card. 1 Draco, I've actually thought about bumping it up to 2 because you can just spam him if you want to, but I haven't found room in there, and I also don't have another Draco, so 1 Big Eye, and he's perfectly fine at 1. He's Big Eye. 2 Filgrands for my 8s, and I've actually thought about bumping him up to 3 because there's never a bad moment to summon a Filgrand. But he's great, and you can spam 8s so easily in this deck. Because all you have to do is have 1 Hermitry, and then, like I said, you can keep reviving Copied Plant, or keep special summoning Princess Sprout or something, and it's so easy to get him out. And then I got 1 Giant Grinder, and I really love this card. If you don't know what he does, he can, up to twice per turn, he can detach to target I think it's a special summon monster? Yeah, and destroy it. And if it is an Exceed monster, then you inflict burn damage equal to its attack. So, he's great. I mean, that's all there is to it. He can just clear a board of special summon, kill 2 special summon monsters, and he's just really cool. And I got my tokens. If you like my deck profile, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This should be the exact build I'm taking to Tinley Park, and I will let you know how that does. And like I said, I will be doing a synchro build fairly soon, and I will be doing a Gusto deck profile. I just built it yesterday, and I'm kind of tweaking it and figuring out exactly how I want it to be. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool, and it's kind of unique, and I think it's a really good deck, though. I just got to figure out my tweaks, like I said. But anyway, this has been Rarity Ho, and I will bring you probably another, I might do my Gusto video tomorrow, actually. But anyway, peace out.